Hello, Potato, and welcome to Weekend Magic for January the 27th, 2024. The first month of the year is almost over, and I gotta say, this month feels like it's both gone very fast and has been going forever. I don't know how that works, but it feels like this month has gone quickly, but also never ends. So this week, they released a bunch of new stuff on ShopDisney, some new pins that I actually would like to get, but we didn't order any. Trying to save up. There is some like Disney home stuff coming up, I think next week or week after, that my wife is interested in. So I'm holding off on buying pins just to see what comes into that. But there's some pins I'd like to get. I'd like to get they have a new Visa card Dumbo pin, but the Visa pins don't usually sell out too fast, so I'm not too worried about that one. There was I think a pretty cool Robin Hood Valentine's pin. There was, weirdly, there's like a jumbo Mickey dry erase pin with I think it had like an easel stand too. And it looks like a nice pin, but also interested just to see what a dry erase pin ultimately looks like in person. Like who is clamoring for, I want a Mickey Mouse pin, but I want one I can write on. I'm not sure who was clamoring for that, but I'm interested to see like what it would be like. So maybe if they're still around, maybe I'll order them later. But for now, we have still gone through almost the entire month and not bought anything from ShopDisney. Which doesn't mean we don't have ShopDisney things to look at, just it's stuff that came last month. It's just a couple things, a couple small things, a couple pins themed from the same film. So let's go on down there and take a look at them. So in 2023, a film fairly fond to my childhood had an anniversary. Well, to be fair, every film has an anniversary every year. That's how anniversaries work. But it had a big significant one, and that is the movie The Sword in the Stone, which honestly, I didn't realize was as old as it is. I thought when I saw it in the theater as a kid that it was actually a new movie, but to be fair, I feel like I probably thought all the Disney classics I saw in the theater as a kid were new movies because I was a child and I was stupid. But it's a film that I've really enjoyed over the years. I was actually really happy last week when we looked at the Lorcana cards and had not just Merlin in there, but a bunch of Madame Mim as well, because the battle between Merlin and Madame Mim were like the best part of that movie to me. I really don't care that much about Arthur. Arthur's story is I know he's important, but the whole Merlin Madame Mim stuff was what really did it for me. And they released some pins towards the end of last year. We've actually had these, I think, probably since like early December. They've been kicking around and I just hadn't got around to doing anything with them until now. And there are two of them, and we'll start off with this one. And it came in one of these little sticky pouches that I don't think are going to come open easily. I'm probably going to have to cut it open. That's fine. I mean, I'm sure my wife was going to take it out of this bag before it goes into the pin storage anyways, so it's probably not a big deal that I cut the bag open. But our first pin it's in its own little separate bag, is this one here. It is a limited edition pin, not numbered though, and it is of Merlin and Archimedes and a globe. And the globe is actually one of those things where it's like a little rubbery. I feel like there's not enough light here. Hold on, let's turn on some. See, now I feel like we're getting glare. You'd think after doing these videos for years I'd have gotten this sorted out by now, but I still don't. Oh well, we will make do. Hopefully it's not too glary. It looks okay on the screen to me. So yeah, we have Merlin and Archimedes and a globe in it. Yeah, the globe is not flat to the pin. You can see it does stick out. It is actually that rubbery material we saw on some of those the Disney 100 pins. We've seen them on other, I think Roger Rabbit had some on it. This feels like spongier though. This film's almost more of a foam than a rubber. Like if I push too hard on it with my thumbnail there, it would actually break. Oh, I just now noticed. I don't know if you can see it on camera. On the globe here, it says 60th in very, very tiny print on like a glacier that seems to exist between North and South America, like in the Gulf of Mexico here. Actually, no, that's over here. It's just in the Atlantic Ocean off the eastern seaboard and above the North of South America. It does say 60th. Otherwise, it's a fairly straightforward pin. Merlin, it's got Archimedes, which is, it's nice. I'm glad we have Archimedes on there, because I don't really care about Arthur. I don't know if there even was a pin with Arthur on it, because Arthur. But Archimedes, Merlin, Madam, I love that Merlin is so prevalent in Dreamlight Valley. I don't know if you've tried that out. It's a game that clearly should have been a free-to-play. It is Animal Crossing with Disney characters and lots and lots and lots of fetch quests. But it's still kind of fun. But yeah, not much else to say about it. It is a single Mickey back. I do not remember how much it cost, because again, it's been sitting there for a little while. But it's nice. It's not overly flashy. It's nicely done. And it features two very important characters from the classic film. Our second and final pin today is also from Disney's The Sword and the Stone. And it is this one. It's a D23 pin, celebrating the 60th anniversary of Sword in the Stone. And unlike our other pin, it's also limited edition, but it's numbered limited edition, LE of 1000. And it features the beginning of the duel between Merlin and Madam Mim. And again, that's the part of the movie to me that's always really stuck out, is the Merlin and Madam Mim duel. I love that is a part of the Merlin deck in Lorcana. And yeah, it's the very beginning of the match. They're back to back. They're about to do their 20, I think it's 20 paces, 10 paces. I haven't watched that movie in a long time. But Madam, they should add her to Dreamlight Valley as well. They got villains in there. They have Ursula, and you have Mother Gothel, which kind of feels like a weird choice, especially because she came way before Rapunzel did. I feel like it would be good to have Madam Mim just as a foil for Merlin. Also, I feel like she's less evil than, say, Mother Gothel. Mother Gothel's for a game that kind of softens the sharp edges of some of the villains. Mother Gothel still is, I think, particularly insidious when you get into Rapunzel's storyline. But spoilers. Yeah, this is a D23 pin, the official Disney fan club, because of course the point of joining D23 is to be able to buy other D23 items. Double pin back, and yeah, pin source. Do they all say pin source? I have never known. See, this has a lot less writing on the back of it than the normal ones. That's probably why I've never noticed. And yeah, I don't see anything like that on here. Are these made? Are they made by different manufacturers, I wonder? I've never thought about it. I mean, obviously Loungefly makes some, but yeah, interesting. But we have a little bit of magic going on over here, and I think that's a tree behind them. Definitely got some bones down there at the bottom. Very nice. Madam Mim is an underappreciated villain, I feel. Is she even in Villainous? If she's not in Villainous, she should be in Villainous. I was tempted last year when we were doing the Disney 100 stuff, and they had the Merlin and Mim plush set. That was one that actually did tempt me, but we did not buy any plush from that collection, and I do not regret that. And that is all we have to look at this week. This pretty pair of pins to bring us in to the end of the first month of the new year, with some pins left over from the, I think, beginning of the last month of last year. So this week we actually did, without even trying, we actually did keep it short. So if you found it at all interesting or entertaining, if you did, go ahead and give it a like, subscribe to the channel. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.